They're just having fun making titles now, I guess. Black White episode 1. And we muted.
My name is Bruno, and I became a black person.
He became a black person, y'all.
No one knew that I was actually black when I had my white makeup on.
For 6 weeks, 2 families, my family and a black family, got together in a house in the valley in LA, and we decided to swap races.
Would go into makeup and become the opposite race.
Y'all, we watched White
black,
Chicks a couple days
they
so
became white,
this, you
and
know,
we moved in together.
this is the perfect transition.
Together, you know, it's not like, you know.
So the white family turned black and the black family turned white.
Go our way. No, at night we all live under the same roof.
This is why YouTube was created, y'all, for top tier quality entertainment.
I'm a pioneer in this because this is something that's never been done.
Changing color to see what it would be like.
It was completely
Bro said I can be black.
We got jobs, went shopping.
Hey, white man. We would go out together.
Hey, white
We
man.
were undercover. We had hidden cameras. We were sneaking around.
Hello.
We did it all.
We're the Wurgles.
The Wurgles.
Typical white American family.
From Santa Monica.
I just wanted to really poke into the issue of race and see if any flames would emerge.
Poke into the issue of race. You cat boy. You just want to say the N-word.
My mindset in life I get from my
I want to
father
change the
as
world.
an immigrant.
I
into
want
this
to
country,
change how
starting from
racists
scratch,
see each
and
other.
demonstrate
Or I want to see how
that you
racists see
want
each other.
by working extremely hard.
Cap out.
I've never played this game before. I don't know how to play. I
He
was
lying.
curious to see how the world would react to me as a black person. Many times I was shocked. I feel racist.
What did that bitch just say?
Many times I was shocked. I feel racist.
I feel racist? Y'all got that.
We are the
Why is the video 40 minutes
We're just
long?
a typical black family from Atlanta.
White family here, Vietnamese here, white here, Mexican here. Very diverse. We're just like the UN, baby. Growing up in Michigan as light skin, green eyes, big afro back in the early 70s, it was tough. I had to fight the darker skinned blacks because I was too light. And then I had to fight the whites because I was too dark. So I had racism from both sides.
He talking. Like
Being
he's saying a
white felt
lot,
different.
and I'm not sure if
Very
he's saying
different.
shit.
I was raised in a very liberal home, and my folks were involved with the civil rights movement. So I had compassion for people who have suffered. By putting on another skin, I wanted to have a sense of what it's like to be black.
I was raised by 2 hardworking parents who taught
W
me
daughter.
to not use race as an excuse.
You, as an adult,
Or mother.
know that you
I think,
just
yeah.
don't call a woman a bitch.
I didn't know that. I really didn't know what to expect, but I didn't know it was gonna be that intense.
She gonna be crying a lot.
So you just told her not to call someone a bitch, and she said, you better be smart before you call someone a bitch, and she said, I didn't know that. You're grown. What? What am I watching?
Me though. Shit. I mean, I like it, but it's not something I would wear.
Oh, I thought you liked it.
Shit. I mean, I like it, but it's not something I would.
I'm uninstalling YouTube. Bro became black, and all of a sudden, he's an African prime minister. Holy. I'm deleting YouTube, y'all. There's actually no way. There's no way. Oh my.
Oh, I thought you liked it.
I would love to sit here and say that everything was just great, but it wasn't.
Oh, you have lost your damn mind.
You can't act black.
I'm kind of waiting for somebody to go, hey, nigger.
But it's not gonna happen.
You can't act black.
I'm kind of waiting for somebody to go, hey, nigger.
So racism is strong, right? Racism is strong. It's still alive, right? Definitely weaker nowadays, but racism is still a thing, right? Bro became a black guy and said he was waiting for someone to call him the N-word. That what happens, you know. Sometimes, you know, racist people slip up and they say what they want to really say. But the last time someone called me the N-word, I must have been in like early high school. I'm not going outside and hearing N-word on a daily. If you're black, are you hearing N-word on a, you go outside? Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up, nigga? It's like, hello? Hello? He was waiting for that? What? And bro, oh my. Bro said the ER. Like, he didn't even say, I'm not even repeating that part because I don't want to hear that shit.
Is that gonna happen?
Man said only with friends. I mean, I guess.
It's not gonna happen.
You know, that word was still, you know, like dynamite.
I got angry sometimes.
Man said that word was like dynamite.
I don't want to have to choose my words.
You want to sit on the little lily white pedestal and say shit is not happening in the world, and that's bullshit.
Bruno, don't piss me off. What happened between Bruno and myself was really challenging. You have these judgments that I think you have no right to have. I knew we had differences going into the project. I didn't know how great those differences were.
They talking.
What are you gonna do about it?
I don't know how we're gonna make it.
We did something no one else has ever done.
I don't like being.
No one else has ever done blackface? What are you talking about? I can name a couple right now. Justin Trudeau. Most niggas in the 50s. Drake.
And none of us will be the same again.
Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Everybody
One black, one white.
Just because I look wrong, I'm about to do
Lying
right.
each other's
Black
skin.
as midnight or bright as snow white. You better do.
That nigga, bro.
I'm about to do right.
So Bruno turned his ass into Tyrone.
Midnight or bright as
Carmen turned her ass into Gloria.
snow white. You better do me.
Rose turned her ass into... I'm not gonna say what I want to
have
say.
to take flight, put you on nice, blast on you twice. If
Bro,
you a Zebra,
Nick
better
looks
come out
crazy.
them stripes. Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't
Ice
black
Cube?
and white.
NWA type shit? But I don't think any of the white family is
My name
convincing black
Bruno,
people.
And during this project, I'm going to become a black person along with my family.
My name is Rose.
I'm 17 years old and I'm a white girl.
I'm a white girl. I can
So
see.
excited
I have
to be part of
eyes.
this project.
I have eyes in my face.
I don't know what to expect. I'll pick up some other affectations and characteristics and maybe end up walking a little differently.
My name is Carmen, and I'm going to be.
Bro's trying to change his whole
I'm getting
stance.
spray painted. I'm turning black gradually.
I'm Brian. I'm 40, and I'm going to become a white man. Still amazed at all those colors make me white. I see browns and blues and greens and reds, but the finished product, I look like a white guy.
I'm Nick, and I'm 16, and I'm going to be transformed into a white dude.
W, I guess.
My name is Renee.
L, I don't know.
By changing the color of my skin, I will be able to see what it's like to be white.
They even gain different eye contact? Why though? There's whatever.
I've
Well,
never experienced
whatever.
what it's like to be treated black. I don't know what
To
that
be
means
treated
or
black.
entails.
The transformation is definitely underway.
I get to learn just how it feels to go out in the world looking black.
In my opinion, it's looking pretty good.
Hello, girl.
I'm so dead.
I look up in the mirror and I'm like, damn, I'm
Nigga said
white.
it's 2002 ass
Being
show.
a former basketball player, I always thought how nice it would be to be able to jump, get off the ground, leap, and slam dunk like these guys can.
Bro,
There's no doubt
hairline's
about it.
still crooked.
Blacks are superior. You know, physically, hands down. They're faster, they leap higher. They're just awesome, awesome athletes.
That's it. We're done. We're finished.
Yes, I do look like a white guy. Totally.
He is not convincing. He is not convincing at all. I would have seen that. I would have been like, yo, why you hiding, bro? I know you're black. That's not convincing at all.
Yeah, I think I'll break out the sticks, play a little golf. Awesome, dude. Awesome. You know, I've been trying to imagine what it's gonna look like
To see Renee and Nick for the first time white.
Damn.
Wow. You look like,
I look as
You look like Henry. Look like Kenny.
Why are you laughing at me? I should be laughing at you.
That is too funny though. Clear out here, you know, we got some business.
So makeup for the white people way better. You once again, you have to remember, y'all.
Okay,
It's definitely way easier to turn a white person black than it is turning a black person white.
Anything like
It just makes sense in terms of colors.
I would be anywhere attracted to.
Come
So
on, white girl, come on, white girl.
I'm a jump.
Come on, white
I'm
girl.
over my window and I'm jumping.
You be scared. Yeah, that was weird.
I know.
Oh my God, that is so strange. Oh my God, Bruno.
You look so dumb.
It's nice. I love black. I mean, visually.
Oh, she turned
and
on.
Somehow, heart-wise, there's a warmth.
Oh, she wants that.
Beautiful.
Thank
This
you.
is her dream.
You look like a really nice man.
Oh, they're happy.
Oh my God.
The other family was joking around, laughing. They love each other more because of this transformation.
That's just like I'm in love with this woman. It's beautiful.
Damn.
Okay, so when do we get to see Nick? Because now I'm really curious now. Like,
Nick looks wild.
wow.
Nick. Wow. You look good.
Nick look wild. Nick needs to get a goddamn skateboard right now.
Oh my God. Look
like
at the
a-
shoes and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like Michael Jackson. Oh, your head up?
Lift your head
Let's
up.
see your hair. Look at that. Look at yours. My mustache.
That mustache is funny.
Hey, pimples and everything.
No, he already had that.
So are they just gonna do like regular things like go to school? Like with a new identity? Or would you go with the same identity and everyone's just like, well, last week you were black and now you're white. Interesting. She looks kind of believable. I'm gonna stop.
You're adorable.
She's the only one who's looked believable so far from both families. So what did you say?
You're adorable.
Huh?
Beautiful.
I'm a little bit
Amazing
freaked
job. You totally look like a little black girl. Beautiful job. Do I look like
She's the only believable looking one.
No? Would you recognize me
No.
on the street?
No.
Amazing.
Wow, amazing. I hate how they talk.
Great. Let me see your hair. It's beautiful.
Charlissa.
We look like twins, huh?
Today was like the experimental day. It was the
She's the only one that looks kind of believable,
will
man.
this work?
I'm very confident.
They did a good job on her. Burbank,
I went golfing
California.
as a white guy because that's a predominantly white sport. I wanted to see how it would get treated.
You have a pack of teas as well? Good deal, good deal.
Okay.
So yeah, as a white man, the first thing he decides to do is go golfing. I love this show.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now, this is a good show, y'all. He said, now that I look the part,
Terrible.
let me sign up
I
for
talk
this
to
country
people
club.
that I wouldn't normally talk to. All right, you got a pretty good stroke going there, so I come over to see what you're doing here, so I can try to straighten my game like that. So, there you go. You know, we shopping for clubs, so we're just interested to see what kind of clubs you're using.
Yeah, I
over
had
here,
these
so.
custom made at some little shop down in Burbank.
Oh, okay.
I can only wonder what the black family is doing right now. They probably buying some NBA tickets. They probably listen to some rap music right now. Like, they doing something crazy.
I feel very accepted, as if I was one of their own.
How much y'all want to bet?
Appreciate your time. Your name?
I'm John.
John Brian White.
My first time as a black girl, I went to South Central.
What's
Going undercover in the black world is amazing.
The black world.
People were talking to me like, my sister.
Oh my.
Trying to holler. What? Holler means he's trying to go out with you.
What is she? That's a little girl. This is a grown ass man.
See, Lee was trying to holler.
What?
Holler means he's trying to go out with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was liking you, like digging the way you look. You know. Look at you trying to get a boyfriend.
When I'm in black makeup, I wasn't like scared. If anything, I was just like, I look black. People regarded me as a black girl. It was selling.
She's happy as hell.
A pair of shoes, so I went shopping.
I'm like,
as a white guy, I'm relaxed when I'm shopping. I put on my white makeup and I'm having fun.
Damn, that's actually bars though. As a white guy, he doesn't have to worry about people looking over his shoulder to make sure he's stealing anything. Like he's really cooling right now. He's like just walking around, you know, just vibing. You know, nobody cares. Shit, put a little something in his pocket. Shit, no one's watching him. He can get away with it.
I like these two here.
Okay.
Kind of like that one better.
What size do you wear?
11. And then the most amazing thing happened. The guy actually took my foot and put it in the shoe and put a shoehorn in the back to make sure my foot slide in. That feels good.
This kind of shoe should be pretty comfortable, right?
Is this white privilege?
I've never in my life had someone, you know, they come out and give me my shoe. Well, I've never had anyone actually unlace it, open it, shoehorn the back, and slide my foot into the shoe.
Y'all, we might need to try some we might need to try some white privilege, y'all. Cause white privilege sound kind of nice.
Is this what the white guys get? This is all the benefits they get?
I've never had someone do that to me.
Black in 40 years.
What the fuck?
The first time I go and buy shoes as white, I have it done. I was like, wow, the possibilities are endless.
People are so nice to you when you're white. What the fuck? Yo, when is God gonna add the white DLC for black people, bro?
I'll have the opportunity.
I'm trying to try that DLC
discuss
once.
The experiences that I have with the family that I'll be
I'm gonna
living
stop.
with,
Y'all gonna think I'm
actual black people.
My expectations of living with a white family, I was just hoping coming in that they were nice, that they were clean.
I'm pretty much open-minded, just like, okay, let's just see what happens.
Oh my God, guys.
Oh my God, this is it. We're meeting them.
Home, sweet home.
I have no idea what it's going to be like to live with a black family.
Man said just be mixed.
have the
I don't want to be
sense
mixed. I
that
want to be
I'm heading
white.
into something difficult and profound.
I think everybody was trying to size each other up when we walked through the door. You know, see how they react.
Oh, they all live in the same house.
That's where they pleased or
I guess that makes sense so they
displeased
can,
or
you know, tell their experiences.
Good, very good, thank you.
When we first met, it was kind of intense.
And a basketball.
And a basketball, we saw
That's all new for everyone. The nerves of not knowing what to expect. Moving into a house with a family we didn't know, in a home we weren't familiar with.
I like to come when I'm getting ready to cook, that the kitchen's clean. No dishes.
Renee seems very strong-minded.
So every day they
Very
just get like
clear
a
what she thinks.
recoat
Somebody uses the kitchen,
of
they're done, they walk out.
of blackness and whiteness.
Bruno.
Because I thought they were just
seemed
gonna
like
say
he was a
black and
pretty
say
grounded
white.
Guy. Thought, you know, yeah, I would hang out with
I guess he
Bruno.
had to take a shower eventually, huh?
When you first saw each other, what'd you think?
That was intense.
Yeah.
Was it?
I walk in, and he says,
Man said she said that shit was intense. Like the second she turned black, life became Marvel. That was an intense experience. Life is the same. What the? Oh my God. I went to go buy shoes and they didn't put it on for me. Life. Oh my God. As a black person, life was intense. I had to, oh my God, I had to do things for myself. Like they just gave me the shoe and they didn't offer or anything. Like, oh my God. Holy.
This beautiful, warm black man.
A beautiful warm black.
Ding, ding.
Well, when I first met Carmen, I
Is there
thought
beautiful
she
cold black
was
men?
weird. She seemed kind of emotional.
Nick is very introspective. He was the quiet one of the bunch.
Lock on the door, we don't want the black people stealing anything.
What did you say? No, what did you say, y'all?
One of the bunch.
Lock on the door, we don't want the black people stealing anything.
Nah, bro. He became black for a couple hours and he came back to this. Like, didn't he, bro? Isn't this the same man that said, ain't this the same guy that said that he wants to break the boundaries of racism? Isn't this the same man that said he wants to change the world? This man was black for a couple hours, turned white, and said this. Man said that must have been a joke. Alu, I see you defending your people, but this is crazy, my nigga. This is crazy.
My mom and Bruno don't exactly spend a lot of time with black people, so I think I'm a little nervous that they might say the wrong thing.
First thing we had to do was teach each other how to pass as the members of the other race.
We're going to help each other walk the walk and talk the talk.
Walk the walk and talk the talk. I like
I
that.
hope y'all pass black.
Yeah.
That's such a bad joke. You're
I
right.
walk in and just basically high five everybody.
Oh, hell no.
High five, everybody. I can't tell you the last time I high fived someone. I must have been 4 years
I
old.
keep thinking there's something in the walk.
Ah!
I think there's just some kind
High five me, y'all.
The walk, you know, I was thinking kind of.
That's high five.
Sort of more straight, whereas with black it was sort of like just a little
yeah.
bit of roll.
That's not really bad.
You don't high five people? Y'all know Sonic is
And you know the biggest
Sonic's a
thing
black
somebody
guy
wants
who's
to
actually
do
white.
is hand, keep it in the middle, because we don't want none of this touching.
Okay, we don't touch.
Just come in.
Sonic is just like it's just like this guy right here.
It can be open. You know, white guys come and hug like this, like this, straight up and down, nothing to block.
All men do that.
All men do.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do we really want to be like saying, okay, so that's what most black people do, therefore I should do it to blend in? Because I know that like all of us are trying to learn about the other race, but it's so much in the language of stereotype. I don't know yet if I'm going to feel comfortable putting on an act. I'm comfortable being me. I don't want to just be sending out bullshit.
It's all about pulling.
She's
pulling
talking.
it off. Somebody say what's up, just say what's up. Don't ask them what they do.
Would that take you a little bit aback?
Yeah, a little bit.
So there is a difference in the black and white.
Yeah,
Much more
because I've
open.
seen white women just come up to me and it's like, what she want? Why she bothering me? Why she asking me all these damn questions? You know, some black people be like, damn, why you want to know all that? Why you all in my
I
business?
think I asked too many questions.
No. I mean, just don't go in there, friendly, highly ho neighbor. You know, that's curious. As I
That's a
say.
generally held belief.
Hell yeah, y'all very curious. So y'all do a lot of things that everybody don't do.
They complaining. I would never get mad at a white person for saying, "Hey neighbor." Why would you stop her from saying that? I know black neighbors that say, "Hey neighbor." What? They talking. They talking that shit.
I'll give you all the white things
He's like, it's a good thing we locked those doors so those black people can't steal anything inside here. Ah.
that you're doing, then you say curious. A tornado coming by. A white person coming behind it in a truck. Now it's a legitimate profession called storm chasing. I'm not chasing the storm. You know what I'm saying? You laughing because you know it's true. That's white.
She laughing because she drunk.
Blacks generally look down on whites.
No, we don't look down on you. It's just your nature is to be more curious than ours. Your nature is to, if you hear a noise, to find out what the noise is. We hear noise, we're getting away from the noise, and we're worried about what the noise is later.
I wonder why
So this
those-
is like
if those
movie
differences
stereotyping.
Are true, and certainly right here they're playing out. Wow, this is all really interesting. I am never around, or very rarely around, black people.
Really?
Yeah.
I
and
could tell you that,
can
bitch.
tell.
I could have told you that.
Were we supposed to coach you all, or ask?
She doesn't have to do that because I know how to adapt and get along with white people. Because that's something that I learned to do because white people are the ones I had to deal with when I had to interview for a job or anything. You know, I know how to communicate with them to get what I want.
We interact with whites daily. Black culture has to conform to white society to make it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We are in for something. We are in for something.
Y'all gonna learn. I don't know what I'm watching, y'all. Bacon.
What do they do?
Oh, that's nasty.
You can learn a lot by living with another family.
That's
So
nasty.
far, it's been really neat. So far, I've really enjoyed meeting the Sparkses. I've learned a lot. There's like a whole world, a whole community in being black. It's like
A
a
whole
secret
world.
society with
A
shared
secret
experiences and language and customs.
Being black is a very subtle thing, you know. Where the head kind of,
I'm so done with him, man. He said being black is mad simple, and he hit me with one of these.
is a very subtle thing, you know.
What is that?
On our first day out, we had a discussion with a moderator about race to help prepare us for focus groups.
The goal of the meeting now is to talk about the idea of racism and how do we recognize in other people what they are seeing in us.
What is this?
when we are in
Race
different
relations?
stands.
What?
It'll be interesting. What they are
Moderator?
seeing.
Like, bro, what is your job? race relations moderator. They're just making up jobs now so fellas can get paid. What is that?
When we are.
What are you doing?
It'll be interesting, and I'm sure it'll happen, where I'll be in black, and I'll get some attitude from some prick white guy, and I won't have all the history of resentment that a black man has, and I'll be able to with him. Oh, just, you know, mentally spar with him and go,
what are you talking about?
That a black man has, and I'll be able to with him.
Don't you? So he said that he has no history in the matter, but shouldn't you still feel some history because they tell you this in school? Like, they tell you this shit. It's not like it's hidden. It's not like only black people know about what has happened in the past. Man's talking like only black people know about slavery and shit like that. What the hell?
Oh, just, you know, mentally spar with him and go, you know, he says, hey, nigga. You know, I won't get angry. I'll just kind of smile to myself and go, wow, why'd you say that?
When I hear the N-word, my jaws clench out. It resonates with me, and I know it's just a word, but, you know, what I had to go through growing up, that word still gets me. It's powerful.
You know, no one's gonna just strictly come up, you know, and say, hey, nigger, or anything like that. Because that kind of racism...
Bro, I'm about to get banned. They're not even saying nigga. They're actually saying the word. Like, damn. Oh, this is on YouTube?
Is really not there today. Now it's more, we want...
Like, damn, like, chill.
Get the positions that we're qualified for.
Oh, look at her. She's like, oh, shit. I must pay attention. It's history class, y'all. I must really pay attention.
Or we won't get the service that everybody else get. But I honestly, I think that Rose and Carmen and Bruno is going to get a lot more out of this than we will because of the fact that white don't have to go through the day-to-day small things that you never think about. Like if I go into the mall as a black man,
bro, look like girl.
Looked at.
Right. Or follow.
Really? What if we're at a gathering, all of us are having dinner together, and there are pretty much equal blacks and whites, and then the whites leave and y'all start jiving? Jiving?
See, that's white. That's very white.
Is it really?
No, get down, mama. That's past the grits and chicken. That's jive.
Whew. Fuck am I watching?
Today, Carmen and I are going to be black people in a...
Nah, Bruno wants the N-word so bad.
Black people. It'll be a panel of black people talking about race and racism.
Bruno just wants the N-word. That's why he's here.
No one will be aware of the fact that I'm a honky.
Bruno walked in before me. I came in as the last participant to this all-black panel.
All-black
I felt nervous, like, are they going to accept that I'm black? And it was scary.
It was great.
Y'all, there's an imposter among
I knew
us.
that Brian was behind the two-way mirror, and he had given me some advice on how to be black. He told me to sort of just kick back, don't have great posture, lean to one side and sort of slouch in the chair.
I was mindful of not being overly inquisitive.
What do you see today
Frank Ocean
as the biggest difference between being black and white in America?
When I think of white people, I think ethnocentric. Very much like my way of seeing things is the best, most correct way.
Okay.
And anything that's different than that, you know, I don't want to get to know.
That sounds like niggas in chat.
You know, it's kind of like as long as we assimilate and do what they do, we're okay. But if we're kind of like off on the side doing our own little thing, you might be a little bit intimidating.
Seems like that's just the way it is. This world is dominated by white people, and I don't think it's any way that we'll ever be considered equal.
They just talk at you anyway. I'm a grown man, you be having them talk, hey, get over there, hey, get this, pick that up, hey, get over here, you know. It's like, wait, I'm a man. They don't even talk to their kids like that.
There's a world there that I got to have an eye-opening view of. It was pretty amazing and very enlightening to experience just a taste of what it's like for the black world.
You know, there's a lot of controversy about the N-word and who can use it or whether it should be used at all. Who has experienced an intentional attempt to disrespect you by using that term? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had experiences like that?
Yeah, I used to work as a doorman at a disco. You know, and if somebody came up intoxicated or didn't have the right dress on,
he's gonna say that word, y'all.
Come on, nigga. Or, you know, it was a lot more hostile than that. And I just, you know, yeah, that's right, I'm a nigga. You know, it just wouldn't affect me. And that would be the end of the conflict, just like that. Because I wouldn't give it the power.
The only reason why people call you derogatory names is so that they can inflame you. If you don't empower the people that call you the N-word by getting upset, you win. And the idiot that just called you that doesn't have any power.
I hate this guy, y'all. I hate him. I hate him. Because, you know, he's kind of right. He's kind of right, y'all. You shouldn't be giving words, you know, power like that, right? I feel like that's why he's saying the N-word so much, because he's like, I want to see if anyone's going to get offended. I want to see if anyone's going to get offended. I hate this guy.
Power.
I hate this guy. Man said the N-word twice in one sentence, by the way.
To fly on the wall and see how whites act when blacks are nowhere around.
I'll be able to.
We aren't taking Bruce back?
Actually,
I'm Bruno back? No.
They say
No one else is taking Bruno, bro.
But I'll actually be in the room.
She's walking like a white woman.
My name is Brian. I enjoy building computers, things like that. I like fixing things with my hand.
My name is Renee.
Bro taking every opportunity to say N-word. Anytime he opens his mouth as a black man, he's saying N-word. Trust and believe.
How prevalent is racism?
Drops a pencil? Oh shit, my nigga.
Society?
You know, I want to think that everybody is treated
Picks up a bag? I'll get that, my
equally,
nigga.
and you know what? They're not.
I had an experience where I was managing a girl who was black, and she had
Picks up a controller? I'm watching TV, nigga.
attitude I have ever seen. I wanted to fire her so bad. It had nothing to do with the color of her complexion. Whatever I would have to document
Renee, you look
to
stupid.
fire her,
I'm sorry.
I'd have to have
This doesn't look good on
longer list to make sure that we're not sued. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, yesterday. There's a black guy behind the counter, and my friend tipped him and said, put a tip in the jar and said, "Thank you, brother." And the guy said, "Watch how you say that."
Only black people can call themselves brother or even the N-word.
I don't look at a black person and say, I want to do harm. But sometimes there's these innate things that I think have been taught that, you know, I shake someone's hand that's black and my instinct is to wipe it or something. I am very conscious of it afterwards. I think I've been taught that, you know, I shake someone's hand that's black and my instinct is to wipe it or something. I am very conscious of it afterwards and I feel horrible about it, and it takes work to switch that around.
When he said that, I was like, wow.
The guy just shaking when he was telling us that. You could tell that that really bothered him.
I knew.
Yeah, he was raised to do that.
Racism was there.
He was taught to do that.
Thought
that's fucked
I was
up.
prepared for everything, but when I actually donned the white makeup, I was shocked.
You know, this is an interesting concept.
Those focus groups were really eye-opening.
It is. It
I
is.
look forward to having someone.
I just can't
say,
stand
"Hey,
Bruno,
nigga,
dumbass.
You know, you're a son of a bitch. I hate you, nigga." And expect me to get all freaked out about it. And I just look at him and go, "Gee, why did you call me that?" And that would be the end of it.
When we were in the focus group, it was interesting that out of the whole group, Bruno used the word nigger.
With the ER? Yeah.
He was the first one to say.
They like that word.
They like it for some
He loves that
reason.
word.
I don't
He
know
loves that
why.
word.
Like when you're black, it's okay for you to say the word then, but when you're white, just...
I think that most white people, not all, would love to say nigga in the presence of black and not have any repercussion.
Is that true? Is that true? Is that true? He said every. Do I feel like every white person wants to say the N-word? I need to talk to more white people. I don't want to call out anybody in chat because that's not what I'm doing. But that's interesting. Now he said every white person would love to say white people say the N-word without repercussion. Huh. But why specifically that word though? Just because you shouldn't say it?
Knowing where we are and who the sparks are.
Like I promise y'all, I don't want to say the F word for the word, the term for, you know, of course, you know, gay people, right? I don't want to say that word, but trust and believe, me not being able to say that word does not increase me wanting to say that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much words out here that are just not good words. But I don't feel the need to say that shit. Why? Why? I don't care. I would never call somebody that. What the hell?
Can totally focus on the black
Different
perspective
thing?
on issues of race.
Nah, it's actually
Very curious to
pretty
see
similar.
if
It's
I am
a
reacted to differently
insult.
as black Bruno
It's an insult.
than I am as
What makes it different? What is the power in the N-word? What's the power in the N-word? Because it's a whole race of people? Because it's a whole race? Is that it's just a bigger word as a whole?
Black people are just the same as white people. By becoming
She's
a black girl, I
surprised.
want to see if I can identify with other black kids and learn about their culture.
Bro, you could do that as a white person. You gotta identify with other black kid and learn their culture as a white person.
Easier for me
Mind
as a
blown.
white man to get a job because I'm white. But when they see me, they'll see likeness. It'll be easier for me to fit in.
True.
Hey, you must be Brian.
Brian.
You're here for an interview.
I sure am.
All right, well, let me just take you over to a table, and then we'll get you to fill out some stuff.
Leo's Bar is in an all-white neighborhood, and I would like.
I remember when I was
to be a
younger, I used to do a bunch of
because
interviews.
Alcohol brings out the truth.
There was once a
If you're
guy that was like,
bartender,
if you looked more
black is
like,
brought up in a white surrounding,
they didn't really
and the
point at a
patrons are
picture,
drunk,
but if you
I
looked
think it's
more
much
like
different
Henry,
inside.
and Henry was,
Job now.
okay, I'll explain this, right? So I was trying to work at Foot Locker one year, right? And I was talking to his manager, and they were like, yo, you know, if you looked more professional like Henry, you would have probably gotten the job. That's specifically, I'm using like straight names, right? So then I was talking with Henry like beforehand, because I was talking with Henry in the back room, and he was like, yeah, the manager's gonna come, and then that's when your interview is gonna happen, right? So I was already talking to Henry, and Henry was a white male, right? So I did leave like, damn, I really got robbed out of a job because I wasn't white, right? That's just the first thing that popped into my head, right? But maybe, nah, that's definitely what it was. I got hoed out of that job because I'm black.
Criminal record. We need to do a background check on you. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just, you know, thrilled you guys interviewing me. Give me the
A manager told me if I was a robber with my friend.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I got the job. Thank you for this opportunity, and I promise I won't let you down.
F-word need a patch? The N-word needs a debuff.
They knew I was white when they said, welcome to the family. I'm in the Leo family. I'm in the Leo family. So I'm white.
Like when you
now.
say the N-word, you just feel bad afterwards.
Today I
Like,
went to the mall and I
you
met
shouldn't get
Duran
stronger for
coaches
saying that
who are
word.
in charge of a slam poetry class. They knew that I was white, but I was still in black makeup.
Do you know anything about that poetry, Jim?
No.
We teach poetry workshops. There's so many beautiful poems out there, but they're not performed right. We teach performance and writing skills.
I like to write poetry, and I've never learned how to. I've written it myself.
If you write poetry, we're like, oh, you're in the house.
I'm really excited about taking this poetry class because I want to know what it's like to be black. I want to immerse myself in the culture.
Do you have any poems
Like in my head?
or in your head, or do you have any written?
I'm so intrigued in like this character because it actually looks like she cares and wants to learn like the culture and everything.
What we need to work on.
And then Bruno's over there trolling. Bruno acting like Frosty right now.
I'm downright feeling intimidated. I've never tried to do slam poetry. It's scary for me to know that I've got so much potential to fail.
Anything that'll like speak about you or something that you can memorize.
Well, I can always do one tonight and just work on it.
It'll have to be memorized.
Yeah.
Okay.
And written.
Today I went to several car dealerships to see if I'm treated any differently as a black person.
What's he gonna do, y'all?
To black friends,
He's
they'll say that they know
trolling.
what it is to be the black man who's looked at with suspicion. Somebody looks at me and they have hatred.
He's trying to be the
because I'm
stereotype
black.
so bad.
That will be soul shaking.
Let me get the case for you.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate your time.
What do we do, honestly, what do we do to our inner business today?
It's kind of interesting. I was on the lot no more than 20, 30 seconds before somebody would notice me and come right over to me.
What if you don't have such good credit?
True.
When I tell them that I have lousy credit, they tell me that I'm going to have to put more money down. I think that's rather standard.
Didn't seem to me that anyone was keying in on my blackness.
In general,
Was
I have
hating on my
excellent
blackness.
service, and I'm finding that I'm treated exactly the same
whether I'm black or whether I'm white.
This man had one altercation to where it was standard, and now he's in the complete belief that it's normal.
I learned that, you know, as a black man, you know, I buy my shoes. They just hand me the shoe and say, here, try it on. But my first day as a white guy, I go and buy some shoes. They take my foot and put it in the shoe. But I bought golf shoes out of a golf pro shop before. Didn't happen. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it always happens, but it was just my first time, and I was like, wow.
At the car dealership, as a black man, what I've experienced is I'm getting the reaction from people that I usually get as white Bruno. And that's telling me a lot.
From what I hear from you, I don't feel that you're getting the experiences that I go through on a daily. Bruno's been white all his life until these last few days. So he doesn't know what to look for.
Like, I don't know what
to expect.
Yeah.
If you're not used to it in your daily life, then you're not gonna look for anything new just because you have on black makeup. I just think the little things that
Bruno just be talking, y'all.
about is always on our mind as black men.
What I totally believe is it's the individual, regardless of whether he's white or black. I'm gonna come as Bruno as a black man, okay? And I'm gonna show everybody courtesy. I'm gonna deal with life the way Bruno does, and I'm going to appear black. My theory is it starts with, you know, personal responsibility. You get out of life what you put into it.
I come from a place of not expecting to be assaulted by racism. And maybe that's a huge difference. They're
100%.
so aware of the fact that they are black and that they are separate and they are different.
Well, you said, you know, you guys are going to get a lot more out of this than I am because, you know, you're going to be black and I'm going to be white.
Right.
Okay, well, you said it was going to happen. You know, so far, I'm kind of waiting for somebody to go, hey, nigger. You know,
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna
it's, you know, well,
It's not
you
gonna
said
happen.
I really don't think that Bruno's getting the black experience yet, and I'm not sure if he's gonna ever
I can't
open his
stand him,
mind
bro.
to it.
You're saying you think you know that I started to experience something. I'm telling you, no. No.
Bro's trying to say racism don't exist. This is a video right here.
Going to a poetry thing, and I don't have anything memorized yet, and I would have liked to. That's not so good if I needed to write a poem and memorize it. I really love words. I do. And, like, to me, you can never have enough adjectives.
What a sentence. What teenage girl talks like this? I really loves words. I think there's not enough adjectives. Like, if you don't shut your ass up.
Tell me your favorite entertainer.
My name is LaToya Hicks. My favorite artist is Mary J. Blige. My name is Cherie Busby, and my favorite entertainer is Prince.
Okay, blessed.
Rest in peace, Prince.
Jackson fan. My name is Jonathan. My favorite performer is Dave Chappelle.
My name is Rose, and my favorite entertainer, I kind of love the Cranberries. So,
The Cranberries.
love the Cranberries.
Diverse.
Offbeat. Yeah, exactly, definitely.
You only have one opportunity to make a first impression. So my first impression was like, I love the Cranberries. What was that?
Whenever we do our poems, we have to stand up.
She thought she did something right there.
I don't know how to face this. I'm standing in the mirror faceless.
What's the Cranberries? Even I don't know, bro.
To escape this. There's so many far before me with war life stories of prison and death. I'll take a deep ass breath.
What is this that torments my existence? That removes the joy in every single instance?
Sonic, why even put that energy into there?
Who got the idea that I was ready for this? I felt like a lamb in a lion's den.
I'm always down for
Lion's Den? What you trying to say, bitch?
my black people, though sometimes they be acting so evil. Unbelievable how my patience remains. Though at times I feel an alien.
Yeah, I'm prepared to
blood runs
cringe.
through these veins, and this thought sustains. The alien is me.
These people rock, and they're speaking about being black from their heart of hearts. And I'm hoping to God that this sounds black.
Okay.
She's waiting for her contract with
Many
Disney.
words, my life, the so simple complexities of a human psyche. To even relish in my thoughts.
She's trying too hard with the hoop
sky,
earrings.
My skin to his. My touch returned. A mutual undulation of want and reciprocal acceptability and performance. A ritual so profound, the taste of sex. The body, flush with hot and sticky fantastic. A basket of unbroken fruit, a dripping bouquet of red, ripe woman.
Don't care.
The pulp of the
Don't
soul
care.
spread
Still don't
lavishly
care.
over the human
I don't
chemistry.
care.
When
Don't
discovery
care.
and
Don't
pleasure
care.
were
Still don't care.
encouraged.
I
Thank
don't care.
Were you nervous?
Shitless.
Yeah, I felt that you were nervous. So
Yeah.
this.
You have a lot of big words. Have a lot of big words.
She's just talking.
I don't get, and you have to know your audience and know that if you're speaking to an audience of people, that not everybody's gonna understand what you're talking about.
What is she talking about? What? Yo, what? She said that she didn't understand? Go back to school. Like, what?
That was hard.
This project is...
Wait. I remember. Okay, y'all. A couple of days ago, we were watching Coulda Shoulda Been Records, Rev Jursky. And someone was rapping and he was saying big words. And he was saying, don't say that shit, like so much big words and shit, right? But he was trolling. She said the same. She basically said the same thing. Why you say these big ass words? Is this? Damn. What the fuck? Whatever.
So much more unnerving and...
Oh my god, when they lose the makeup, they look weird.
Expect it to be.
So how was today for you, Rose?
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
It was incredible. Some of the most beautiful, intense poetry I've heard in a long time. Everything was just from the heart. Racism, prejudice, black lifestyle came up a lot because they were talking about being black. So did you get up and say anything? I did. But here I am in front of everybody and I'm like, I hope it at least is black enough to get through this class. Like,
You know what? If I'd have got in there for the first time, I would have.
What is black enough?
Yeah, that's courage.
Rose has a good head on her shoulder, and I think Bruno can take a page from Rose's book and learn.
that is one place I do not want to get found out. Like,
Oh, really?
oh yeah, no, the only way I feel okay being in there is if I work my ass off. They're doing
You
something
feel like they
incredible
would
there.
really, like...
I don't feel like that would be respectful of me.
I don't know how I'm feeling.
Yo, how the
right now
daughter
because
the
I wanna
voice of
start that
reason from the white
friendships.
family?
And if something went wrong, like if they found out that I was white, somebody's not gonna feel cool about it.
I don't want to go in there again and do what I did.
Bitch. Bitch. Honestly, if they
My
find
dad always
out,
talking
you
about how
lucky
whites
if you
are
go
treated
home.
differently than black people. But my generation.
You better make sure
now,
nobody
we don't
outside
see
realize that
we
you're
just
doing
see
blackface.
people. As long as you cool with us, then we cool with you.
Oh my goodness, check it out. Oh my god.
Wow, amazing.
I'm gonna be white today, so I want to go and do something only white kids do.
Why do you play this music in the back? What are you trying to say?
Today I'm going to etiquette class with Nick to see how well he blends in with white kids.
Nice to meet you, Claudia.
Claudia Rose, nice to meet you.
Great to meet you, Rose. Hi, I'm Claudia. Nice to
Nick.
meet you. Nick. Etiquette, actually, it's not just rules. It's the way you behave, the way you're going to be accepted.
Basically, it teaches you know how to eat at fancy restaurants and how to greet people and be polite.
I want to see you pretend to eat your soup. Pretend
you're really eating.
Pretend you're really eating.
Why
Okay. You eat from the inside to the outside. Yeah.
They trying to teach him proper etiquette? I'm tired of this video, y'all. This is the first thing that they got him doing? Out of all the experiences that he could have learned as a white kid, this is it?
Remember, when your mom used to feed you?
There's no
it was
fucking
like
way.
This?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are grown-ups now.
I actually don't think Nick is enjoying himself at all.
Nah, this is not real. This is not a real video, y'all. They're
Yourself
actors.
Yourself, and you do have a real vernacular that's quite, like, I mean, at least stereotypically black.
I'm always gonna be myself.
Yeah, you're not going to be working with how you act, as in, like, enunciating and stuff like that.
I can't act white.
You can't. Okay, so that's your opinion?
I mean, you can't. I just don't, really see no point into this racism thing. I'm not the racist person, so all that stuff doesn't really matter to me.
So
He's
what's kind of
talking.
your, like, goal for this, then?
Just a pass.
Just to pass?
Why you sound like Batman now? What the
I'm
hell?
here for the fun.
I'm here for the fun. I'm vengeance. He's like so mad now. What the hell?
Today will be the first day that I work.
I'm trying to
at
rinse up
Leo's
that
bar.
girl?
It's a little
She's like
all-white
14,
bar.
bro.
As a bartender, it's cool. I'm being the fly on the wall. Get to see a day in white.
Well, you want to establish a rapport with all these guys. If you take care of them, they're going to take care of you.
I have to speak
Yeah, and you
Caucasian,
wildin'.
or as the black community say, I have to speak white.
Yes, see? Okay, I'm about to watch you. You must be a real regular right here.
Then I got into some conversation with a guy.
There you go.
It was so easy because they thought I was so white up in there. I just asked him a simple question. What is the neighborhood like?
Yeah, well, this is pretty much a white area, so you won't have any problems.
Yeah, and you bugging, my nigga. You bugging.
I grew up in this neighborhood, and this is one of the last somewhat unaffected bastions of middle-class Caucasian America inside Los Angeles.
Nice quiet community.
Most of the cities around this area have changed significantly. This is the one that's almost like it's been insulated for some reason.
Wow, I kind of got that feel when I came through this neighborhood.
And the neighbors want it to stay that way.
Exactly.
They don't want a lot of change. They don't want a lot of building. They don't want a lot of immigration because they've seen what's happened in the peripheral communities.
Yo, the makeup is actually really bad. Like, this guy is supposed to look white, but honestly, he just looks light skinned. This is not no white experience. He's getting the experience of right now like a light skinned guy. Like, damn, that makeup is not doing none for the black people, y'all. Besides, like Nick, on Nick, it looked kind of like he looks stupid, but the white makeup is doing something.
And it's taken the quality of life down.
He looked Turkish, yeah. He looked like he could be like
this is the last
from the
little
east.
white community. We want to keep it like this. In other words, this will be the place for you to move and bring your white family if you want to have your kids raised in a good neighborhood.
This area up here has somehow remained untouched. So
That's interesting.
if you're looking for a safe place to raise your kids, you can't do better than this, I think.
I think if I was in there black, of course I wouldn't get that kind of information. But because he thought I was white, he had that comfort zone. He spilled his guts. I was really blown away.
Bro, that motherfucker must have been drunk if he thought you were white. I'm sorry, bro. He must have been drunk out of his goddamn mind. Because if I was to just see you randomly, I wouldn't think you're just white.
All that to me.
You are very
tough.
brown in the face.
There is some people like
very
that,
tan.
You want to think of this as a much better place.
Maybe it's just a lighting from where I'm at. Maybe to him it's different.
What I hope will happen.
The camera's setting him up, maybe.
I want to walk down the street, you and I as black guys, and I want a white woman to clutch the purse real quick or not.
Yo, this is all one episode, by the way. That's
all. I
all.
want to be in the store, and I want security to, snoop around.
Bruno tries to make light of my experiences of racism. It's very important to me that he sees what blacks deal with on a daily basis.
My buddy from that I play ball with, Scott, and he's 6'7", a big guy and black, and he says, "I've never experienced racism."
I don't want you to, go away like that guy.
I'm so tired of Bruno.
He just walks into a place.
To be honest, I think it's a mixture.
Bruno think fellas just
when
walk in
somebody
and just
reacts
expect
to you in a certain
racism.
way, you do kind of look for it, and you never know why they're reacting to you in that way. Maybe they do hate black people, or maybe they just, their husband slapped them that morning.
When you're black and you're black all your life, you know when it's a bitter person, a bad day, or
prejudice,
or when you're just black. As long as you sit there and negate everything I say, you're not going to listen for it. You can debate, but I just...
White people down 10 after this video.
I have no problem.
As a matter of fact, you and I will be shopping, and you can go check out the person over there.
Just be
and
receptive.
I'll check it out.
All I ask.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you can even point it out to me.
Okay.
All
right.
All right.
I can't stand Bruno ass. I can't stand Bruno ass. Hey, W video, y'all. W video. W video.